Does that feel good? Oh, yeah.
Never
Oh, back to me now. What is up, guys? Good morning. It is Monday, November 7th. I didn't get any footage of anything this weekend just because I was tired. I didn't want to do stuff. Saturday, I was just in the worst mood. And I had to go get my hair done. And my mood was just not that great. So let me talk kind of business side of things with you guys. So I ended up losing 3 online clients Saturday morning. Not because of anything that I did. 2 of those clients were ladies that I used to travel to their house and train them in person. But they are nurses and they are short-staffed right now, so their work schedule is just kind of all over the place. One of them already has a hard time staying committed, which is why I would go there. The other one was just slammed with work. So they ended up just texting me and saying, hey, we're just gonna, hold off for a little bit. And then the other one I have trained for 2 years. And she's an older woman. She's got some other underlying health issues going on right now. So she said she's just got a bunch of stuff. I don't want to divulge her personal information. Anyway, she just said she thought it would be best if she just kind of held off for a little bit. But I know that these clients are ones that will be back to me once things get better. The only bad part and downside about being in this type of business is that you don't necessarily have people under contracts if you're kind of independent. I did at one point make clients sign agreements stating that they would have to give a 30-day notice. But I had kind of stopped doing that, and I may end up going back to it. But, that doesn't necessarily mean they have to pay. And I'm not going to take someone to court over, a small amount of money, But the bad thing is that if they want to stop, they can stop. Even with, big name companies like Fit Body Fusion or Team Atlas or all this kind of stuff, if you're paying on a monthly basis, you can quit at any time. That's why the majority of these competition teams now say you have to pay in full, because people can just up and quit. And even if you do require a 30-day notice or a 3-month commitment, it doesn't mean that they have to pay that. You know what I mean? But if someone pays you in full up front, you've got the money, you've put in all the work, all this kind of stuff, and you don't get screwed at the end. But I kind of expected this because usually once Halloween hits, pretty much shit goes downhill from there. So that's just the nature of this business. October, November, and December are usually really bad months for trainers just because Halloween hits and people want to eat candy. Thanksgiving hits, people want to eat turkey. Christmas hits and people want to eat cookies. Also, people are traveling, and, they don't want to devote the time to you. They want to go and spend time with family and all that kind of stuff, which is fine. But, things can always be worked around. Sessions can be made up. It's just Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, back to back are just hell months for coaches. So, it just kind of all hit Saturday, and I was just in like a terrible mood. Not against these ladies because I know them and I do know that they will be back. It's just, timing is bad. And I've had a couple of clients just drop down in sessions just because of the holidays. I do have several nurses that I work with, and hospitals are short-staffed, so they are trying to work all of this overtime. I do have clients that are pregnant right now, and I had some of those kind of drop down just because they're trying to save money. They have a baby coming. Babies are expensive. So, it is what it is. It's the nature of the game. And then once January hits, clientele will go back up. But, I'm always taken care of. God has always made sure that I'm able to pay my bills and do the things that I need to do with my life. So, as I had those clients drop off, I just picked up 2 more clients yesterday. Clients that I've kind of been in contact with over the past, one for a month, the other one for 2 weeks. So just contacted me yesterday saying, they wanted to get started, and, I let them know that, hey, the holidays are coming up, and I do plan on being gone for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they're totally okay with that. And usually if you tell your clients far in advance, or you have new clients coming on and you tell them, hey, look, even though you're signing up, I'm about to leave, they're pretty cool with that. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at with the business side of things. I am working on trying to get my credit score up a little bit. So I went and disputed like all these, I didn't know this, but they had all these like weird addresses and names. So I went and disputed all of that. And I was watching like, how to bring your credit score up even more. So I did that on both Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Some of those have already come back and been deleted off my account, and they say that it should help your credit score go up. So what my goal is in 2022 to kind of gather enough equity and to get a small business loan. I think I only need about $50,000 to open up my own private studio. Clients will have to pay a small membership fee. I think I've talked to you guys about this before. And then I will cap outside members at either like 50 or 100 and adjust my prices accordingly. So, my boyfriend can train people there. He's got a client that is also a trainer that can train people there. So it's going to kind of be like, a personal training studio for personal trainers and private clients, and then capping outside members as needed. But I already know like equipment that I want to get and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, that is what my goal business-wise is moving into next year. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to open up a place next year, but I'm going to try to get the ball rolling in that direction, and we'll just kind of let the cards fall where they fall. Physique update wise, I know I haven't done one for you guys in a while. To be honest, I just haven't felt like it. I don't know what my weight is. Ryan and I did have a talk, and I had let him know, I'm really trying not to go over like 135. I don't want to get super big like I have before. Not that going over 135 is big. Let me just say that before all the haters come. I'm just talking about stage stuff here and competition stuff, not healthy lifestyles. And he said, to put on the amount of muscle that you need to put on, you may have to just be okay with your weight getting higher. Like, you can't put a number on muscle gain. You're going to have to gain some fat with that muscle. Now, some coaches say, you don't need to go above 10 pounds over stage weight, but most of those clients that they're talking about are already where they need to be for the stage. muscle-wise. I am not. I still have muscle that needs to be gained. And some people say you can be at maintenance and gain muscle. And that may be true, but again, everyone's body is different. So I'm just trying to stay on my nutrition and let my body do what it needs to do. And if I feel like I need more food, have it. If I feel like I need less, adjust accordingly. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at with that. I did go down to training 5 days a week. So I kind of have, so, you know, with that being said, I'm trying to put on as much muscle as possible, which means, you know, I may have to go above that number, which was a good point that he made, which is why I keep him around. What else is going on? Life-wise, my mom had to put her dog down last week. It was sad. My sister was crying. She was crying. It was not a good day. My dad had knee surgery. You guys know I went to Alabama to help out with that. He's doing much better now. I've gotten more stuff for the studio. I'm super happy with like how I've got equipment and stuff done, and I've got it rearranged and everything. And I will put that in this video. I think I just put that on Instagram stories. The only thing sucks about being back in the studio, is that I am splitting it with someone. Luckily, our hours are different, but he teaches martial arts, and I have to make sure the floor is cleaned. So everything of mine has to be organized on one side of the wall by the time I leave. And I hate that, because I'd love to have my stuff out and organized where it needs to be. So yeah, that is kind of where we're at and what's going on. Any other life stuff I need to update you guys on? I don't think so. Like I said, with this off season, I'm going to be in this until at least after August. I don't want to start prep until after August. So I'm just waiting for a schedule of shows to come out. So I'm waiting on the schedule to come out just to kind of see what shows are going to be September, October, November, December. Not local shows, but national shows. So I know there's going to be nationals. I know that the Olympia is going to be in December. So the Amateur Olympia, I could do that. Masters USA, I could do that. It's usually in December also. So yeah, it's kind of what's going on. I'm hoping that there's going to be another national level show after August. So we'll see. And yeah, it's kind of where we're at and what we're doing. And then I will kind of take you guys along with me through my day today. Alright guys, so this vlog is kind of lackluster. I'm sorry. I ended up having a flat tire that took like over 24 hours to fix. It is just, my life has been a mess these days. But I did want to show you guys Giddy and how I've got my studio set up. And I'm also looking to expand. So probably next year I'm going to be looking for a place to double the size of this. I talked to my landlord, and the potential space up front, which is great because it is on the highway, like it's storefront, may be coming open if the people don't renew their lease in August of 2022. So that's kind of where we're at on that. However, I've mentioned before, I do split this place with a very nice gentleman who teaches martial art. He is here Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So Tuesday, Thursday, he doesn't get in until like 6:30. Saturday, he's in at 12:30. So I just have to make sure on Tuesdays and Thursdays I schedule my time accordingly, and I usually try to be out of here by 6:15. And Saturdays, I usually push it to that 12:15 mark, maybe 12:30. But we're very respectful of each other's space, and we always try to keep each other informed, and we hardly ever cross paths. So it's kind of perfect because we can split the rent, and my rent is only like $300, and splitting the power is only going to be like 60, maybe 80 max during the wintertime or summertime. So anyway, I kind of want to show you guys how I have my space set up. So let me flip you around here. So all that is Mike's certificates and everything. Here is our office. All right, so here's our office. It's split. He has the left side, I have the right. So you can see I have all of my suits that I'm working on. I hung up some paintings that one of my clients makes. My desk, my jewels, my sewing machines. I only hook my sewing machines up when I'm doing custom suits. But yeah, so here's my office space. That's my side, that's our bathroom, and then here's his space. I have a mini fridge, so I'm gonna bring it in and set it right here, and he's gonna put his box on top. I'm gonna bring in a microwave too. We have little cubbies. That's actually his, he brought in, but we both use it. That is his board. All the mirrors are mine, but those are his trophies. So I have my workouts set out for people. That was my punching bag, but he bought it from me because so I don't use the punching bag. I have my landmine set up because I use it all the time. I need to get another barbell though. Here are his flags. And then I have my stuff all organized over here. My phone cut off because it's going dead. But anyway, so I have all of my stuff kind of set off to the side and out of the way. That way the space is completely open for him whenever he comes in. But during the day, I pull stuff out and use stuff as needed and have stuff set up for clients. But I've got hex bar. We have dumbbell rack that goes up to 45. Another dumbbell rack goes up to 65. Kettlebells, plates, my degrees, certificates, trophies, awards, medals, another dumbbell tree, bench, step, squat rack that can expand and adjust so it can go higher, lower, out wider, however I need it. That is extra storage. I do have extra benches and cable attachments and things like that out there. I have all my setup right here for medicine balls, bands, things like that. Functional training equipment, really. And those two bags, I have this really cool cable pulley system. So if I want to do a cable exercise, I can do it without having a cable machine. I've got my pull-up bar and my attachment for my T-bar, medicine ball, hyperextension, angled hyperextension, sissy squat, landmine, barbell holder, bazoo ball, and then that's my hack squat / front squat attachment for my landmine. So I've got plenty of equipment in here to get everyone an awesome workout and not necessarily have to have a gym. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at and what we're doing. So my schedule now is I train out of the studio. I'm here all day Thursday, but I try not to train on Thursdays. I just hit abs and cardio. I'm going to set this up so I'm not so shaky. And then Thursday, I train glutes and hamstrings here. Friday, I train glutes and hamstrings here. And then Saturday, I just train shoulders here. So I have it set up to where I train in a gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'm in the studio
all day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whether I train or not. So I can't remember if I talked about this or not, so I'm sorry if I'm reiterating myself. Ryan, my boyfriend, decided that it was going to be best for me to kind of get out of here a little bit, because I tend to get really burnt out if I'm just stuck in one place, which is also what also kind of happened to me at the gym as well. Now, when I was training full-time in the studio prior to being in a gym, the same thing happened, and I ended up having to leave and go to a gym and train like a few days out of the week and a few days here. I thought it would be different being in a gym, but I don't know why I thought that, because I've done that before, but it wasn't. When you work in the gym and you do what you love in the gym and everything is consumed with that, like, burnout happens, whether or not this is something you love to do or if it's something you hate to do. It happens. So I'm really being conscious of myself and trying not to do that. So we just decided, hey, 3 days out the week, I'm either going to go to Planet Fitness, Iron House, or the community center that's right down the street, which is actually really super nice. I'm actually able to train clients there if I would like, but they want $10 a session, and I think I can talk to the manager, because I talked to her before a couple of years ago. She's super nice. I think I could get them to come down on that. But if I'm looking to open up my own place, I don't necessarily want to do something like that. And that's what I'm looking to do at some point next year. I've already been looking at equipment, pricing it out, kind of adding it to my favorites, all this kind of stuff. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can update you guys on. I don't feel good today. I feel like crap today. Like, I just do not feel good. If it wasn't for the fact of my whole tire, but I went to, so I had my whole tire fiasco. That was a mess. I ended up having to cancel on clients because I was stuck in Hermitage and they didn't know when it would be finished, and I didn't want to like last minute cancel on clients. So I just went ahead and told all of them, hey, I may or may not have to cancel today because of this. They're all super understanding. I love my clients. They're just super understanding that things happen in life. Then I had to go to a friend's party last night. We had sushi, and I just don't think that it sat right with me. Like, I started feeling really weird when I got home. Had a little bit of a stomach ache, not like nausea, but just a stomach ache. And then at night, I was like super hot. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. I was up at like 2:45. I just laid there. I never went back to sleep. So I feel pretty bad today. Plus, I'm supposed to start my period this week. So I don't know if that's got something to do with it, which I'm sure it does, because hormones never make a woman feel amazing. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with it. So yeah, this is just going to kind of be like a random vlog, and sorry, no exciting stuff, no training, no nothing. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching and following along my journey. It means a lot to me, and I hope you're all doing well. And if there's additional content you would like to see, please let me know, because that's what I'm here for. Have a great day.